for these proposals. The proposals should be submitted with objectives.
Sir,
The
Sanjay
how
sir, I'm
it is.
sorry to disturb. Sanjay sir, sorry to disturb you, sir. I'm very sorry. Sir, can you include the research professionals also, sir? Research students also? Sir, research students, PhD and research students, sir.
It's there. It's there.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
There is
Thank
no
you.
restrictions, though I have written here UG and PG, but
Sir,
any students can or any citizen can participate in this hackathon.
sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The slides are not changing, sir. Don't mind.
A slide is not changing.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, slide is not changing.
Now it is changed, sir. Now it is changed.
Acha, now it has changed. Okay, so now we'll use in this mode only. So here I have written UG PG, though it's written UG and PG, but yes, it is also open for any citizen who would be interested to participate in the hackathon. So it is also open for startup professionals, and also this the team can be formed among the students, startups, and professional to participate in the hackathon. We have just given few topics or few criteria for the submission of the proposals. So what we have mentioned is objective should be there. How you are implementing that should be there. Implementation procedure should be there. Where scalability of the proposals, societal impact, and also the TRL achievable in span of 6 months we are seeing. So what kind of uh, this label within 1 to 9 you will be able to achieve within 6 months, that mention also will have to that should be also available in the proposals. These applications will be received by 100 institutions. The institutions, yes, the 100 institutions which where the labs are installed. Technology, I think there is a echo. Hello,
Sir, carry on, sir. Carry on, sir. Able to hear us. Sir, we are able to hear you. Carry on, sir.
hello. I think there is a echo in the voice now. Okay, so the technology, the focus, we have included everything, but the only criteria which we are looking for is it should be 5G technology should be used. Whatever prototype you are developing or whatever technology you are using, whether it is for broadcasting, health, agriculture, education, or whether it is arms, the 5G technology should be used in developing the prototype, or the proposal should have a 5G technology. Hackathon stages, we are having four stages. One is the online proposals. Second is shortlisting at institute, regional, and national level. Third is the development, like prototype development stage, Pragati phase, where what we have termed as Pragati phase, and the final evaluation and the showcase. For Pragati phase, the prototype development, 3 months development period will be given, along with a funding for each team. 1 lakh funding will be also provided during the those teams who are entering into stage three. They will be also given a funding of rupees 1 lakh per team. The proposal timeline, the window is open from 15 March to 15th April. The evaluations, the final evaluation, regional evaluations will be 30th April. The shortlisting will be, team announcement will be on June 16th. Pragati phase, The period will be between June to September, and the final evaluations showcases will be September to 30th September, and the winner announcement will be on October 1st, 2025. Evaluation stages is first is institute level. So institute, whatever application they are receiving, the maximum they can institute can recommend maximum five applications that will be screened by a committee led by the institutions HOD from EC, CS or IT department. These applications will be forwarded to DOT LSA. So each institute will forward maximum five applications. DOT LSA will shortlist maximum at the regional level. It will be shortlisting will be 50 per region, 25 to 50. So minimum one will be there per institute, and maximum 50 per region will be shortlisted by DOT LSA. That committee will comprise of DOT LSA and academia. The national level committee will again shortlist further and will shortlist 25 to 50 proposals. Here there will be no criteria of zone. Whosoever or whichever zone best proposal is available, so it will be selected whether it is from one zone, two zone, three zone, or combination of four zone. So maximum 50 proposals will be selected at the national level by the technical evaluation committee. Final evaluations will be done by the technical expert evaluation committee, and that committee will comprise of academia and industry. So here the presentations will be also presentation and detailed demonstrations will be taken from the each applicant by the technical expert evaluation committee in the final evaluation and showcase stage. Physical demonstration will be done at NCA Ghaziabad, and the demonstration will be completed by 30th September. Results will be, as already I mentioned in the previous slides, it will be done by 1st of October. Winners of the hackathon will be given preference for funding through TTDF scheme for commercializations. There is a department under DOT named TTDF who funds new projects. So the whatever projects is selected, this process funding will be provided for commercializations. And the winners will be also allowed to showcase their proposal in the Indian Mobile Congress 2025. Mentorship is also available during the entire period of hackathon. The shortlisting will be announced by June 2025, and mentor will be assigned to the teams for development of their ideas into prototype. The mentorship session will be held once or twice a week, and colleges can will be notified a day or two before the sessions. Mentorship sessions will be taken on the same platform on which we are having the meeting right now, and they will be also recorded for future references. The mentors are from industry and academia with a specific field of expertise. They will be there. So depending on your project, you can always choose your appropriate mentors for further development and sharing of the knowledge. A pre-edit report will be also generated regarding the development and progress. That's all. That's all for any question or queries is there. We are here, and DOT is also available in the meeting, so we can take the questions regarding this hackathon. So this was a brief information, and also let me also inform you after this session we are also having a session on application for WPC license. So those who have not completed the applications for the spectrum, kindly remain in the meeting, please. So now for any question on the hackathon,
Sir, can I ask, sir? Krishna Naik from Triple DM Karnool.
yes, please.
Sir, during the mentorship, students will be coming here physically at 5G Labs.
It will depend on based on the stages you are in, because the mentorship is being made available at almost all the stages. So that depends on whether you are at the theory stage or you are at a development stage.
Okay, sir.
Most of the hello, I am RC Sharma, director from DUT. Uh, yes, the mentorship will mainly available online, and we will see whether it is required offline meetings also. But yes, mostly it will remain online. So anybody, maybe in the institutions or wherever he is, he could join the mentorship sessions.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Arvind is also
Sir,
there. Can you just,
yeah.
yeah, you can
Sir,
unmute.
can
Yeah.
can you give us a proposal submission format?
Actually, the
Hello.
format, if you see, I think if I got the question right. Regarding the format, there are already we have mentioned what kind of project proposal could be. So there would be summary, there would be detailed detail of the proposals, and the area have also been defined in which area you could provide the give the proposal, and the proposal should include the use of the 5G lab, and especially the 5G capabilities in terms of I mean bandwidth, or it's network slicing, or it may be ultra low latencies, or the passive connectivity. These are the few examples of the 5G use cases. So that's how it's there already in the.
Sir, actually, this is Dr. Ravishekhar from Vignan University, VFSTR.
Yes, please.
Actually, the lab which you have, that 5G lab, as of now, the state of this thing is UAT is not yet completed. That the second part of the story is uh, we cannot configure for multiple this thing as of now. The limitation of the system is we cannot configure multi slicing. Basically, one slicing from EMMB and another from IoT, and another is broadband. So we cannot, as of now, the technical limitation which during UAT was demonstrated was it was not possible. The other thing is voice over VONR is not implemented in the current design. So there are what I find was a lot of technical difficulties, and one more thing is it is too short for us to understand because we didn't have even installation is not over, no training, and also the next part of the story is they are telling that you can use a lot of APIs. The whole problem is APIs they are not exposing as no documentation is being given. They are telling during training we will give it, and when we can understand and when we can start our students for the especially 5G hackathon, when you want to do it, today we are talking about March end and hope by April end or something. I don't know when it will be completed from our part. So we are a little bit concerned.
Ravi,
This hackathon,
I understood your point. See, there are a few queries. One is that UAT is ongoing. I think this is the last institute because otherwise, for 99 institutions, the UATs have been done. So, and all the labs have been handed over to all the institutions. There are few points which are being cleared by the all the vendors, and that will be done within this month itself. But mainly, all the 5G labs are operations as on date, except maybe one or two. The second part is regarding the limitations of the 5G lab. Yes, I mean it is not the slicing part. Probably Sanjay ji will cover about the limitation, technical limitation. Regarding the hackathon, let me tell you actually the hackathon is the regular part which is happening through the DOT. Last time also held, and there was limited use of 5G because 5G lab because the labs were not operational at that point of time. But yes, this is the ongoing process that we take care. And why we have done so? Because we thought that the hackathon should be a serious affair. It should have at least 3 to 4 months for development of the solutions, and there should be multiple stages, mentorship, so that the student could envisage right from the beginning and then mature the project as it moves further. Um, so there are 3 phases. One is the filtrations at the college level. They can maximums submit the 5 proposals. Then there will be filtrations at the zonal level based on the written proposal, and then there will be presentations. And once the presentation is done, then there will be certain awards for that. And at the national level, there will be further demonstrations of the product itself, and for the entire period mentorships will be there. If you know, I mean, for 25 institutions already mentorship programs have been initiated. Some of you might be beneficiaries of that. MSS Qualcomm is doing the mentorship program. We are also connecting with other companies and industries experts who can provide mentorship programs for the other institutions also. But definitely there will be mentorship available for all the institutions. Uh, in respect of, I mean, the time availability, yes, I mean we have given a 1 month period right now. And once this projects are decided by the zonal committee, we will give another 1 month for making the proposal more strong in depth technically before the presentation is given. If you see, it is almost 5 months period. 1 month for the proposal, then 1 month for again making the proposal more strong technically in depth, and then 3 months for finally technical demonstration. So it is a pretty good time for any hackathon to happen. That's what our understanding is, but definitely we will take inputs from you. We will also understand from this experience, because it will be a continuous activity, not only this time, but for complete upcoming 4 5 years. We will be undertaking these activities. My request is, see, one thing I would like to share our actually ambitions. The government of India is that we will have a good say, substantial, in the upcoming 6G technology, and that starts from understanding of the 5G technology. uh, uh, Currently, our share of patents and in the standards making is less than 1%, and now our goal is to reach up to 10% of the global patents and the IPRs. Looking at these the ambitious programs. And let me tell you another thing. The telecommunication is one network which is actually carrying the complete digital communications, and it is the critical infrastructures. What we need now is to have a good say, good understanding, and our partnership in the upcoming technology. So far, we have been the user of the technology, be it 4G or 3G and even the 5G, there are little contribution from our side, but now we want more contributions in this. So definitely, this that's why this program is being monitored at the highest level. All these programs, including hackathons and the mentorships, are being monitored at the highest level. There will be monitoring of the use of the lab, and we are actually making programs for that, so that the online monitoring of the labs could be undertaken. But by then, till we develop this program, probably for 1 or 2 months, we have to provide kind of offline information regarding this. But there is understand need to have maximum utilizations of the infrastructure that government of India has deployed. Thank you. I think this more than
Thank you, sir.
what is.
Thank you very much.
There
Hello,
are
can I ask a
really,
question?
yeah.
Yeah, although you have explained that what to submit the proposal, for how many words in which category, because otherwise there will be a flexibility. Someone may write 1 page on the methodology, the other may write one paragraph only on the methodology. So better if we can make it uniform format, and that can be given to all the 100 institutions. Just my advice.
So, sir, actually, we thought about it. What happens in R&D projects when it happens like this? So, the summary is one thing, so that anybody who is actually going through the proposal, who can understand by reading the summary of it, what kind of proposal it is. Then there is a description. Normally, when we submit the R&D proposals, it is the description, technical description, and then comes the pricing part, hardware, software parts, manpower parts, and other things. Now, because in this hackathon, we are not going to have that kind of R&D proposals, so the manpower, the financial parts, and the technical, other requirements are not part of this. So, what we thought, that let it be are divided into multiple streams. Those streams we have already defined. Then the summary, especially for those who are going to actually see what kind of proposal it is, and then the descriptions. So you are right. I mean, there could be a format, but we thought, let it be from the applicant side.
Okay,
Let them decide.
it's okay. Okay,
If,
thank
if
you,
you
thank
if
you.
you if you if you actually really suggest us that that could be the way, we can think of that. But so far, actually, in our internal discussion, we thought, let it be the way it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, whenever, for example, because it is we have to train to our students that how to write a proposal. So generally, every proposal has some restriction that in which category, under which this heading you have to write, what you have to write. So that will be easier to train our student. That's the only thing. That's why I am giving my suggestion.
Sir, actually, we
It's
don't
up
want
to
to
you.
restrict. We don't want to restrict on. I mean, you should be applying for one category or another categories. What we think is that you play on your strengths and
Okay.
submit the proposals accordingly.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, I do agree with Professor Sir. We should have one common format, a certain basic format, because it would be easier for us uh, to come to a conclusion, uh, to get the minimum draft, so that we can upload it and forward. Later, during the revision time or scrutiny time, we can revisit and we can add much more further in detail.
So for the brief, actually, we already have, I think, 500 words for the brief is already there. For remaining thing, we thought, actually, I don't know, because you are already professors, you are already there when you are going to select the proposals. Probably you will be mentoring them
बोलो
in the
मैडम हम
right way.
कहाँ से बता दी तुमने
If you think like that, please send us some kind of. I mean, that's okay. If you can suggest us, the email is already there with you. It's uclab.org. I think we can do that right now. This apart from the summary part and the vertical. Any questions regarding the hackathon, please? Any other questions apart from that?
Any
You think
page
about it.
constraint for the proposal? Any
Ramesh
page
Kumar ji
limit?
and
ट्रांजेक्शन
Mansu
दोनों
Gupta ji.
ट्रैक कर सकते हो एक
Anyone?
आईडी होती है अपने
Please
कन्वीनियंस के लिए अगर मान में आया है इस ट्रांजेक्शन आईडी का मेरे को दिखाओ कितना आया है
Sir,
I'm not able to see.
I'm Dr. MP Singh from NIT Karnataka. I have a few questions, sir. Can I ask now?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, few
Others
questions.
kindly mute, please. Others kindly mute, please. Others kindly mute, please.
Please mute other. Please mute the mic. Yeah, yeah, please.
So my first question is, sir, as you said, there will be screening at 3 levels at some intervals. So let's say once these teams are shortlisted by
There
institute,
will be
then those.
I mean, four level screening. One
Okay,
level
fine, sir.
screening will be at the college. Other level will be based on the written proposals at the journal level. Then there will be TEC, which there the presentation will be there, and then there will be the last one. So there will be four
Okay.
screening.
So how
The screening
frequently
at the institution.
okay. So how frequently these shortlisted teams are going to this physical facility available at 100 different 5G labs during this
Sir,
6 month
actually,
period?
that will totally depend on the requirement of the application, sir. That we cannot actually
Okay.
decide.
Okay, fine, sir. So let's say, matlab, there will be uses of these physical facility. Fine. So in
We,
order
we,
to,
we
let's
we
say,
hope
enable,
that there
yes,
should be use of this. Yeah.
yeah, fine, sir. Because see, online mentorship is one thing, but actually, if you want to develop a use case, really you need to come down and test in a lab, whatever of setup we have with that. Fine. So
One thing
concern
is
is,
very
let's
very
say,
simple.
yeah,
What
yeah.
we are expecting that the applications will come from your side or the startup or any researchers. Mentors will be only for some kind of. I mean, if they face some kind of problems or a difficulty in understanding of the issue, so
Yes, sir.
they can
Sir,
just
I
guide
understood
how
that.
they
My
can.
my question is little bit different, sir. So you have a mentors who, let's say, provide a technical, say the assistance, knowledge, or something. Let's say when they are coming to a particular 5G lab, there they require, let's say, assistance in order to use maybe XYZ component or maybe to create a virtual machine. They may not be, let's say, aware with how to create a virtual machine by using this, let's say, the maybe whatever the neural network OS we have. Fine. So there, we require somebody who is somebody in the sense is like one of us who is involved in this 5G lab, let's say, and can create those kind of things and then allot that space to a, let's say, team, so that team can use that virtual machine and can, let's say, install their application in that virtual machine. Basically, they are using containers, so can use the container to install their application and do all those things. Fine. So they require assistance. So my concern here is when a team is physically coming to a 5G, let's say, in lab assistance, so they are supposed to be some technical person there in order to assist them. Am I right or not, sir? And that's supposed to be there
Uh,
for a duration because they were just 1 day, 2 day. I'm 100% sure that, see, when we are going to test, let's say, our use case in the real time setup, we are going to face a large amount of problems. And these problems will be some, let's say, technical problems, some AI related problems, some program related problems, and all. So they will fine. And definitely somebody is required to assist them. Otherwise, they will not be able to use it. So my concern here is, let's say, will there be any sort of, let's say, because in this case we require some persons. Okay, when we are talking about some persons, let's say, even though if I am also there or maybe
sir,
some of
I
my
got
colleagues
your
are there,
issue.
so
Actually, problem.
will there be
What
any
we are
sort
doing.
of financial assistance in terms of honorarium from the, let's say, DOT side to them? That is one thing. Second thing, at the institute level, you are asking a committee supposed to be formed in the chairmanship of the head of the department. So the another question I have, will there be a sort of remuneration for them? Because this thing supposed to be very clear to us. These are some of the questions are there which experts are going to ask. Or the
So
person, those who
yeah,
are going to, yes, involved, they will be
got
asking,
your
sir.
got your point, sir. So one thing regarding the mentorship, we are floating one expression of interest for whoever want participate in the mentorship program. So soon it will be made public, and we hope that there will be enough mentors available online for mentoring these applicants. One thing. Second, regarding the enumerations, so renumerations, yes, we have the program for remuneration also. We have not published so far, but yes, we have some provision for that.
Because, sir, it is,
Financial assistance for developing the proposal, sir, it will be very difficult. Let me tell you, because then becomes the requirement of assessment requirement, and then finalizations. It will be very very difficult. So that's why what we have decided, that once you cross the critical level, means when you come under that 40 to 50 level top, we will provide 1 lakh rupees award, so that whatever the small expenditures you in the proposal. Otherwise, then funding based on the requirement would need a lot of very difficult for us to handle that.
no, sir, I'm not talking about the funding What I'm saying that, let's say if team is physically coming to the, let's say, one of the 5G lab, they some technical assistance to use the equipments, let's say hardware, software available in the 5G lab throughout their, let's say, stay. That is one observation is, to be frank, I'm telling you, sir. Fine.
Right.
So let's say for that duration, I need to make sure somebody is there to assist them so that they can effectively use all the equipments which are available in the 5. So for that duration, I will be putting some experts. So I'm just talking about that. I'm not any
I
other,
got
let's
your
say,
point, sir.
assistance. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
So that is what my concern is, sir. Because
actually, it will be really difficult for us to consider deployment. You are saying, I mean, remuneration for the persons who is maybe extending his time, or because, see, if somebody is
my,
there,
sir,
he
sir,
will remain for
sir,
the.
my concern is, see, sir, we are organizing an activity. This is a special
Uh,
activity, hackathon. We have some problems, and we want to achieve those problems with respect to some goals. Fine. These kids or the students, those who are going to participate, they require technical, let's say, the assistant for which you have manual. They are available online also, as well as when they are coming to 5G lab, when they want to test it, they require somebody to, let's say, help them where to install the program, how to run the program, to, let's say, deploy the program, how to debug the error. So for that duration, so let's say if they are here for 1 week,
So I
3 week,
got your
so
sir,
just,
sir. I got your
yeah,
question.
yeah.
So one thing, I mean, a kind of person you normally have a friend. There will be a little bit better a person, experts or researchers kind of person you need, so that he created the person who is coming for kind of testing. That's it. So to manage the lab and facilitate them and support them when somebody wants to
Sir,
test their
for your
system.
kind information, if we want to install an application present setup, first of all, a container supposed to be created in the
Sir,
applications.
I got it. See, one
Sir,
thing.
That's
I
why
think,
I'm
sir,
telling
we
there,
have to
there,
discuss that one, sir. So, sir,
yeah.
sir, let us continue. Sir, Sharma sir, please continue, sir. These logistics can be taken care separately by sending email or something. People are waiting for
That's
the
what I
for
wanted to
license.
tell. Actually, we have got your number. Please take his name and number. We will separately discuss about it. But
Sure.
currently, actually, there is no provision for separate experts. What is, we can tell our vendors to provide supports in respect of how to use the lab if there is an issue regarding that, and mentorship programs and examination is there. Other things we have not provision. We will discuss separately. Something else. Yes.
Fine. Sure, sir.
Sharmaji, I
Please.
think whatever the doctor asked is asking about how the product can be tested in a lab. So that facilitations will be always there from the vendor or the professor or in charge of the lab who is aware how the system is implemented in the lab. So there will be two level of support. One from the institute where they already have a nominated uh, professor staff who is in the lab. If that officer or staff is not able to provide the support, yes, we have a support from the OEM who will provide how the product can be utilized, infra in the lab can be
इसको घंटी
utilized
करके ले आओ
to take the product
सब तो हो
and
रही
do
है
the testing.
नहीं
That
सब
is
पे
there, and there's no worry for
₹1000
that.
वाले पे सी लगवा लो
That is our expectation.
1000
Matadin
रुपए
ji,
करवा
you
लो
have you want to say something because your mic is on. Any other question, please? Okay, then we have another session from the wireless division.
Sir, there are some questions regarding training. So what I would like to convey is that as of now, since the hackathon has been launched, so I would request all the team members to take online training seriously and please involve the students as well.
So,
Meanwhile, we'll be planning offline sessions also, but it will take some time to make arrangements.
yeah, right. So one thing is that the training is going to happen. One training from today itself for the north zone, for the east zone. I think from tomorrow onwards, the training will be there for 3 days, and for other ones also, the training will be there for the.
Sir, you are on mute, sir. Sir,
Sharma sir, you are on mute, sir.
Sorry. Two things. One is regarding the training that for the north zone, the training has started from today itself for 3 days. For 3 days, for east zone, the training will start from tomorrow onwards, and for other two zones also, we will start the training from this week itself. Second part. Then again, I request all of you to please join, and then also allow your students and research to join so that they can understand this. The second part is regarding the mentorship. We have actually discussed the matter regarding the mentorship with the ITU experts, and they have agreed about it. So even from how to actually go ahead with the proposal making, so probably in this week itself, we will let you know about the mentorship. So one thing actually they wanted, that what time will be suitable for them. Uh, Weekdays, weekends, office time, maybe in the evening. So Subham is going to start one poll, right? So we would like to know what time will be suitable for the mentorship, because we want maximum participation during this period, so that the students would understand how actually they should go for the proposal itself. uh, so there is a better understanding about it. The IT team is continuously handling the hackathon across the world, so they will be coming up with not only the Indian experts but experts across the world. So,
Yeah.
this is one
Hello.
thing I would request you to
Hello.
join those. Yeah, yeah, please. There is.
Yeah, Professor Vijay from MS Ramaya. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay. So better by tomorrow, a small format for submission of this projects would be better, because at least they will mention the scope and challenges they are addressing and social concern, and also technologies used. Okay, so that for the scrutinizer it will be easy for us to put a small template based on those pointers, so that easy for us to demarcate how much social concern they are, how much technologies are involved, what is the scope of the project, how much they will be like this general format would be better for assessment in the later stage. This is
Sir,
what
if you
is
have
just
seen
a
it,
concern.
yeah,
Please
Vijay sir,
do it
sir,
by tomorrow. It can be done.
sir, Vijay sir, please. I mean,
Yeah.
I would request you to go through the proposal. It is already there. It is already
Okay.
there. It is already there. Please go through it. We have mentioned all the things, even up to the level that what kind of weightage will be given for the proposals in respect of their social requirements fulfillment, technical capabilities, technical in-depth of the proposal, and there are multiple other things. So that is those things are already covered in that, and the verticals have also been covered. So please go through it. It is already there. Any other questions, sir? One more thing actually I have been discussing with all of you whenever we have met is, I request, this is not the lab for one particular vertical, because 5G is for the different socio-economic sectors. So it could be the educations, or could be health, or probably could be agriculture. So I would request one thing is, because normally the probably the labs mostly are in the EC division, electronic and communication divisions. I would request you to collaborate with your computer divisions or electrical divisions, or maybe some, because minings are becoming, mining industry is a place where actually these 5G use cases are being currently developed. And there are chemical industries, another place where actually these things are being done. So my request is, please involve researchers from the other verticals also, and if you find other researchers out of your college, please allow them, welcome them to participate in this lab. Subham is there actually, who is coordinating the whole program. He wants to speak. Please.
Good evening, respected faculty members. Lately, I have been seeing in the group that there have been some doubts regarding the training. So, as of now, since the hackathon has been launched, that's why we are conducting an online training immediately. Because conducting a physical training will take some planning and it will take some time. We'll have to fix some labs for the training, because we cannot conduct in every lab. It will be very time taking process. So what I would request everyone is, please involve your students and scholars as well in the training. Maybe in the lab itself, when the training starts, a projector can be placed and the training can go on with the students learning in the lab. Also, I would request you is, please ask your students to ask doubts to the trainers. It will help us enrich the training, and we'll also be sending you the recordings of the whole training session, so that in future, if your students want, they can use it. And it's not just the first training program. I mean, we'll be conducting it again and again, few sessions, until and unless you are satisfied. So don't worry. Please involve yourself with the training. Physical training will also be planning. Just give us some time. Just for the hackathon, we have started it immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, sir. May I request?
Yes, yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, this weekend there are internal assessments going to go on in our college. I'm from BMS Engineering College. So, if it is in the south zone for this weekend, students will not be able to attend. So, if you could let us know earlier, I mean, we can just see whether we have to look into the recorded session.
Can
To
we start from
faculty,
Monday onwards?
yes, sir.
Can we
Maybe
start
that will
from?
be the first. Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Or
Thank you.
some of the faculty can attend and we can take it up in the recorded session. So if you know the dates earlier, we can plan it out. So yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfectly. Any other question? Or the
So, sir, one
yes.
suggestion from my side that like before scheduling these type of trainings, at least a prior notice or at least 1 or 2 day notice should be provided so that we can inform the students. And again, if in weekends or when the students, most of the students are available, those days will be better because now most of the students are busy in their academic activities and. As the sessions are being recorded, so can we get the sessions on daily basis at least, because rather than getting the recordings after the whole session is complete, the 2 or 3 day session is complete, it is better if we can get it in the 1 day sessions or pre-recorded sessions, whatever sessions are there.
Right. So you want to say that the when the session is recorded on the same day, it should be uploaded so that if
Right,
somebody,
right,
right.
right.
So Sanjay ji, please take care of it. The video should be uploaded on the same day if it is possible.
And one query regarding the point raised by Dr. Mahendra Pratap, that regarding the support that will be required during the hackathon. So if that has to be like, because assuming that the vendor will do like provide the necessary support at that time, so that has to be very clear to avoid any
Yes,
sort of challenge during the hackathon. So
we will do that. We will ensure it, sir.
okay,
And one
thank you.
one more thing, currently, because we our portal, because of some reasons, actually we could not prepare and finalize that portal. For a few days, actually you'll have to bear with us and probably send your issues with one particular email. That email is already there UC lab, probably there. TCIL is already communicating with that particular mail. My request is, if there is any issue, please raise your concern through that email so that they can just look at it and resolve the issue as soon as possible. Soon the portal will be ready where the complaints and then the issues could be raised there, and then resolved through the portal itself. But right now, you can raise to the email. So Subham is now actually will create that particular.
I have asked them to create this one.
The poll will be there for especially asking a suitable time for the mentorship. Mentorship will be for almost 1 hour.
Yes, sir. For now.
Almost 1 hour. It will be online through the ITU experts. So the first will be introductory part of it, and then they will explain how the proposal should be submitted and developed. Now we are actually starting the session for the WPC side, our wireless planning division. So if any one of the organizations could not actually get their spectrum for utilization of the 5G lab, and if you have any query regarding that, the members will be there. They are already there. Yeah, so they are coming, and then they can resolve your issues. Others could probably
They'll be starting now.
they'll be starting right, through this only.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So thank you very much. We will be actually having discussions more often. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good day.
పెట్టమంటే పెడతా, నాకేం సంబంధం ఇదేం లేదు. మళ్ళీ దాంట్లో చేస్తానంటే ఉపయోగం ఉంది.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Carry on, sir.
I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So